As we enter the 2024 Summer Olympics in Paris, the question remains, what caused the most devastating cathedral fire in France's history? Is it true that the fire and casualties are attributed to a horrific paranormal element? As the golden evening sun dipped below the Parisian skyline on April 15, 2019, the unthinkable happened. Notre Cathedral, an architectural marvel standing tall for over 8 centuries, was engulfed in flames. The world watched in horror as the spire crumbled and the roof caved in. Yet beneath the ashes and the tears, an unsettling question lingered. What if this devastating fire was not a mere accident, but a manifestation of something far more sinister? Notre Dame de Paris, Our Lady of Paris, has been more than just a cathedral. It has been the heartbeat of the city, a witness to history's grand tapestry. From the coronation of Napoleon Bonaparte to the beatification of Joan of Arc, its stone walls have absorbed the whispers of time. Constructed in 1163 and completed in 1345, the Gothic masterpiece stood as a testament to human ingenuity and faith. But beneath its grandeur lay a labyrinth of legends and ghostly tales. The Gothic gargoyles, guardians or harbingers. The cathedral's infamous gargoyles, with their grotesque visages, have long been subjects of fascination and fear. According to lore, these stone sentinels were not merely ornamental, but served a dual purpose: to ward off evil spirits and to act as conduits for the souls trapped within Notre Dame's walls. Could these gargoyles have witnessed the malevolent forces that sparked the inferno? As restoration work commenced in the early months of 2019, a series of eerie events began to unfold. Workers reported hearing disembodied voices echoing through the nave and glimpsed shadowy figures flitting between the pillars. Jean-Luc Durand, a seasoned stonemason, spoke of feeling an icy grip on his shoulder, though no one was there. Durand wasn't alone. Electricians and carpenters whispered about tools inexplicably moving from their places and lights flickering without cause. The foreman, Antoine Lefebvre, initially dismissed these claims as stress-induced hallucinations. But as the incidents escalated, he couldn't shake off the feeling of being watched, of an unseen presence lurking just beyond the edge of perception. The day of the fire, on that fateful April evening, as tourists meandered through the cathedral, a fire alarm sounded at 6:20 p.m. Security personnel conducted a cursory check, but found no signs of danger. It was only at 6:43 p.m. when a second alarm blared that the true horror unveiled itself. By then, the flames had already taken hold, racing up the wooden latticework of the roof. The phantom sparks, anomalies in the investigation fire. Investigators later discovered anomalies in the sequence of events. The cause of the fire was officially attributed to an electrical short circuit or a neglected cigarette. However, neither explanation could fully account for the rapid spread and intensity of the blaze. Witnesses spoke of seeing strange flickering lights in the attic moments before the fire erupted, lights that defied the patterns of an ordinary electrical fault. Notre Dame has long been a repository of relics and artifacts, some believed to hold immense spiritual power. Among them, the crown of thorns, a fragment of the true cross, and one of the holy nails. These sacred items, steeped in centuries of veneration, were stored within the cathedral. Could their presence have invoked ancient restless spirits? Are you enjoying this video? Like and subscribe for more spine-chilling mysteries. The Guardian of Relics, a tale of sacrifice. Legends tell of a guardian spirit, a monk who perished in the 13th century, tasked with protecting the holy relics. His spectral form was said to roam the cathedral, ensuring the sanctity of these treasures. During the fire, witnesses claimed to see a monk-like figure amidst the flames. seemingly unscathed by the heat, guiding firefighters to safety. The paranormal disturbances didn't cease with the fire. As restoration efforts resumed, the atmosphere within Notre Dame grew increasingly oppressive. Workers described feeling as though a heavy weight pressed upon them, making it difficult to breathe. Some reported seeing apparitions in the choir loft, ghostly figures draped in ancient robes, silently watching. Remarkably, some gargoyles appeared to have shifted positions during the fire, as if reacting to the catastrophe. Parapsychologists who studied the site suggested that these movements were not mere coincidences, but an omen of the spiritual turmoil within the cathedral. The theories and speculations of experts from various fields began to converge on Notre Dame, each with their own theories. Historians, paranormal investigators, and even clergy weighed in on the possibility of a supernatural cause. Dr. Isabelle Marchand, a renowned parapsychologist, proposed that the fire was a manifestation of pent-up spiritual energy, a culmination of centuries of reverence and anguish. Dr. Marchand's hypothesis: a spiritual release. According to Dr. Marchand, Notre Dame's intense focus on faith and emotion could have created a reservoir of psychic energy. The disturbances reported by workers were, in her view, signs of this energy-seeking release. The fire, she suggested, was the catastrophic outcome of this spiritual build-up, the aftermath in. The months following the fire, Notre Dame underwent extensive stabilization efforts. But the paranormal phenomena persisted. Workers continued to hear voices and see spectral figures, and the feeling of unease remained palpable. Parisians began to view the cathedral with a mixture of reverence and fear, wondering if the spirits of Notre Dame would ever be at peace. The final vigil. A city in mourning as Parisians gathered for vigils, hoping to reclaim their beloved cathedral. Many couldn't shake off the feeling that something profound had been lost. The fire had not only ravaged an architectural treasure, but also awakened the ancient spirits that had long slumbered within its walls. The Notre Dame fire of 2019 remains a haunting chapter in the annals of history, shrouded in mystery and speculation. Whether the blaze was the result of human error or supernatural forces, the echoes of that night continue to reverberate through the stone halls of the cathedral. As restoration work progresses, the world watches, hoping that the spirits of Notre Dame will find peace, and that the heart of Paris will once again beat with the serene grace of its storied past.